truly an impressive piece of equipment. This is an ironing board that will make any of your ironing projects easier. It is brand spanking new right now. You're seeing it for the first time. Most ironing boards, when you go to your favorite little, home centers, etc., they go for about 50 bucks, 60. Wouldn't it be nice just once to have the ultimate top of the line, the best of the best in every way? This will make your ironing easier in so many different ways. I get to introduce you to one of the busiest moms you will ever meet. This is Diana Seestedt. Welcome back.
Hi,
how are you?
Good.
It's so funny. You know that I do all the ironing in my house.
Yes, I know.
I saw this and got excited about an ironing board.
Yes.
It's shaped differently. It's padded. You'll notice that it's sloped.
Yes.
It's a two-sided
and it flips
ironing board.
360 degrees, so you don't have to keep repositioning your shirts.
That's awesome. Listen, my producer upstairs, this guy has ironed a shirt once in his life.
Oh, goodness.
Okay? He said maybe even he would iron with this.
Right. I know, it's really top of the line. There's
clips here to
pant
hold
clips
pants.
here. You have the basket. It has 8 different height positions, so you can just bring this all the way down. It's lightweight, so you can just easily, carry it around.
Yeah.
It stores down to like 5.5 inches. But here you can adjust it. 1, 2, 3,
you know what?
4, 5.
Keep going.
6, 7.
There are so
8.
many modern products that are true innovations. The ironing board that you have at home is probably pretty darn similar to the same metal one that your grandma had.
I was going to say the same thing. I mean, the ironing boards haven't changed for generations. They're thin. They're the same. Everybody has the same one. There's no features to it at all.
This doesn't help you to iron.
No.
And I've got to tell you, clothing is expensive.
Right.
Maintaining it, ironing it, not only will you hopefully look your best, you preserve your clothing.
Right.
So let's actually put this thing to work, because I was really impressed.
Yeah, it's great.
It becomes an ironing center.
And you think about how much money you could spend, taking these shirts to the cleaners and things. But what you do with this, because the shape, it's wider, it's contoured, it's more like a human body.
That's
you
the whole
put the shirt on it. So once you've finished with the ironing on the backside, you can just flip it around. You don't have to reposition anything.
You just got your ironing time
keep going. Exactly. So easy. And then this is my favorite piece, I think, of this. It has this slide out detail board here. So I can't tell you how many times on a regular ironing board, you iron the sleeve, and then you've ironed wrinkles into the other side.
It happens all the time. And I'll tell you what, every last one of us who iron, and you'll understand this right away, we have a specific regimen of what we iron first on the shirt, then what we do second, then what we do third, and you don't have to change any of that. That pad makes it so much easier to not have to fight with the ironing board.
It gives you more professional results. And then, the fact that you can flip this 360 degrees to do the front, the back without having to reposition anything.
And I've got to tell you, the ironing board that I've got at home, and mine isn't any different than the one that my mother had, except I always put a towel down to try to get a little padding.
Right.
This is already padded.
It is. It has a nice contour to it. It's extra wide here. You have all those height adjustments too as well, which is great. You might want to sit down and iron if you have a lot of ironing to do. Yes.
I'll tell you what. You know what I still do to this day? Iron with the TV on.
Oh, absolutely.
In front of the,
Oh, there's no other way to do it.
I agree.
It makes it fun. If you have a lot of ironing to do, absolutely.
It's so funny. My wife and I, we kid around. My wife absolutely hates to iron, and she's terrible at it. She just really is.
Well, good thing you do it.
Well, I think she hoodwinked me. Okay, she ironed one shirt for me once, and it was from there on out. It's, I'll take care of it.
Right, smart lady.
But this is an ironing system, and most people just don't have it. It's brand new today. We've got better things to do than iron in the summer. Although I don't mind ironing, it's still a chore. It's still something you have to do.
It is something you have to do, but why don't you do it with the best tools and make it easier?
I agree.
Give yourself more professional results with this. It is simple, it's faster, it's just, you have this nice swivel basket here. I love the fact that you have a place here too. As you're ironing, you have a place to hang your clothes.
Yep.
And then here's where you have those pant clips. Actually, we can show you over here because we have a pair of pants on here.
The ironing board that I've got doesn't have pant clips, and I'll tell you, it makes sense. And here's another question. How long have you had the ironing board that you've got? Most of
I
you will
couldn't
say,
even remember
I don't
where
know.
mine came from.
Yes.
So-
So you know what? This is going to last every bit as long, if not longer. Isn't it time to upgrade?
Right.
I mean, how many other things are we doing exactly the way we
You
did
know,
them
we
in
always
1968?
upgrade our irons.
Yes.
But it's also important to have the right ironing board. And
Well,
then again with the
I consider
pants
it a
and
tool.
things, it is a tool, and you have to have the right tool. And I love this for pockets and
Thank you.
details. If you have pleats here, you're not ironing them and then having to uniron the wrinkles that you put in because of this great detail board. So simple. It makes it faster. Are they teasing you?
No, I'm not. This is no offense. And I love my crew. But you're a little younger than me. Is that fair? My crew is just staring in amazement. Yes. This is called adulting.
Yes.
This is what.
Right.
Yeah.
It's something that we all have to do, but you can really save yourself a lot of money by doing your own ironing as well. So with
and
these
I gotta
great
tell you,
pant clips.
that it still has to do with appearance, and it has to be a part of just a regular planning of life to do your best. And I tell you what, I'm always going to be short. I'm always going to be bald, but I feel better when my clothes are well pressed.
Yes, absolutely. You want to step out in your best, unwrinkled, looking your best,
Unwrinkled,
and this
yes.
makes ironing that chore so much easier. You have the top of the line. It is a wider board, it is contoured. You can flip it. I'll show you with the
Yeah.
shirt over here, because
This is
that's
so
really
good.
where it shines with the shirts. I mean, how many times have you struggled, or you have to, you know, you take it off, you put it on, it just
Every
takes
single
forever.
time.
So now you can just flip your shirt, you do the front, you flip it again, you do the back, you have that great
And when you're
board
done, you
here.
just pull it right off the top.
Exactly.
Easier to fold.
You have a
That's
detail
good.
for the sleeve, so you're no longer ironing wrinkles in here. It's great for collars, it's great for the pockets, it's great for the pleats, and you have the basket that holds your iron. I mean, it's just, it has so many features. It's like
Don't
top of the
you
line car.
deserve a new ironing board?
Yeah.
You've been using the same one for years with marginal results. Get a better ironing board. It's the foundation that makes ironing easier.
Yes,
I
and
think
faster.
this is brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love working with you.
You too.
Coming up in 10 minutes. This is the most powerful cordless